Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. This is one of those videos that I really thought through, like, should I post this? I've gone back and forth whether or not I should post this vlog, but if you're seeing this, I decided to post it. So I cut my hair short, and that's not the reason why I was scared to post, okay? Yes, I freaked out because I'm not used to my hair being short, but the reason why I was scared to post this vlog is the nature of the conversation we are having while filming, okay? These are things that when we speak about, it's always considered a little bit problematic and need to be shadow banned and everything, so people tend to shy away from these topics, including me. But today is the day, and that's why I really appreciate her, because when I'm with her, that fire black girl in me just burns so much. I'm just like, we are letting things out. So that's what we are doing here. And if you're here, if you're someone who enjoys open, deep conversations, then this is for you. So grab your snacks, just go get the snacks and sit down, and feel free to contribute in the conversation down below, your experiences and everything. But I also understand if you're someone who just loves my personality and likes to see me go out, fly drones, vacation, kiss, I don't know, whatever, you know, then I'll see you in the next one. I promise it should be fun. So Wura, yes, while we're doing our hair, can we talk about something?
Yeah, we can.
Because I guess we won't be...
Ouch! I'm sorry.
This is the question that I hate, okay? Where are you from? And my answer to that, before I used to be so innocent, like, well, I'm from Kenya. And then people will be like, yeah, I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who is from Kenya.
They start to tell you about their trip to maybe Tanzania or Kenya, like, oh, 50 years ago I went to see the monkey. So like, how does that relate to me? Like, for example, you know, I'm Nigerian, and then maybe someone,
a proud one,
very proud, people ask, oh, where are you from? I'm like, from Sweden. And then they're like, no,
where are you from? Like,
where's your generation from? Your father's grandfather's mother's auntie, where is she from? And I'm like, okay, if I want to be nice, I answer, oh, Nigeria. And they're like, oh, 50 years ago I went to Kenya. So
do you know this person?
Do you know this person? Yeah. Especially when they see you speak in English, you're like, but you're from Nigeria, why do you speak English? Your English is so good. And I'm like, no, we live on the trees, right?
Yeah, we're petting elephants.
We make monkey noise, like we're not supposed to know how to speak. We're like, I don't understand, bro.
Not laughable at all. And just to give context to what we're talking about, last night we were out, and then we went to sit down, and then there's these two women.
Oh my god, I like how we manipulated that dude.
There was a dude, but first there was these two women. One was really nice, so Wura's hair, and they're like, yeah, this, and she was so fascinated
because she was
by
drunk. That's why she was nice.
And then the next one was sitting next to me, and me and she were like sitting together. And then I think we just started talking. Where they asked, where are you from? And out of innocence, I know I didn't answer, but probably she answered, we are from Kenya, or maybe you answered, we're from Nigeria, whatever. But one of us answered, we are from Kenya. So this lady comes and asks me, oh, I think I went to get drinks for us. And then coming back, I did not see Shiro speaking to this lady. So I'm like, maybe she's just minding her business, or maybe they just have nothing to talk about. So I go and sit next to this lady, and then they said, are you also from Kenya? I'm like, yes, I'm from Kenya. And then, first of all, I said, like, I told him, excuse me, but in Swedish. So I spoke Swedish to her, but she replied in English, oh, are you from Kenya? I said, yes. And it's like, oh my God, I'd also like to go to Kenya. I would also like to be black, to have a dark, I'd also like to be from Kenya, so my skin can look nice like
after
yours.
your experience, I have something to share too, like.
So, you know what I told her? I told her, well, just go to Spain and get a suntan, but don't burn yourself. And then I turned to Shiro to tell Shiro what this lady just said. And Shiro just told me the craziest thing ever, ever. She said that this lady told her, oh, so you are from Kenya. And she's been to Uganda and Malawi.
Business?
Wait, it gets crazy. And she cannot imagine how people are suffering. It must have been so hard for us growing up in Africa.
Shiro, so she and you didn't tell me.
And that's why Shiro stopped talking. That's why Shiro faced the other side.
Yeah. Jesus is Lord. On my watch, is she mad?
So in the process, like now after Shiro told me that, I was really angry. And then so me, Ura, and then Shiro, and then we were with some guy who's also from Nigeria, but he lived in the US, who was sitting with us, and now we're all speaking English together. So there's a guy who's seated the other side next to Shiro, and the guy turns and they're like, oh, where are you guys from?
Exactly. I love how we gave it to him. We're like, Sweden.
I was from Sweden.
Where?
They're like, where are you from?
Uppsala.
Uppsala? Where are you from? Sweden. And you know, he kept insisting because he started to feel bad that he was asking for something and we're not giving him the answer that he wanted. And then he kept on going until I think the guy who was with us gave in and was like, well,
no, the guy actually told him he's Nigerian, but he didn't want to say he's Nigerian. He was like, oh yeah, I'm from America, Maryland to be precise. And he was like, oh yeah, that was so curious because you all speak in English.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hello, you can be Swedish and speak English.
And for me, I thought it's not the thing. He just said that because he thinks that, like, normally when people ask you that, it comes from a place of them thinking that you don't belong where you are.
Yeah.
So it's never like they want to know really. So for me, when I'm abroad, for instance, when I'm traveling and some random man in the club has asked me where I'm from, usually they want to take photos of you and stuff. That's something I experienced enough. Like random people just come stand next to you, and before you realize there's a photo being taken, I'm like, oh wait. So I remember this time, me and Janet,
you know, the lady with the red hair yesterday, she actually took selfies of us together. She's like, oh my god, I want to send it to my friend.
Exactly.
I love your hair.
No,
you look like an angel.
No, it's more like the thing of you're an amusement. So this guy comes and then tries to take photo of him. I'm like, hey, stop. So I'm there with Janet. You know, Janet, she's innocent.
Yeah.
She still doesn't know how this. She's still new here, so she doesn't know how much these people are manipulative. So the guy starts to ask me, where are you from? I looked at him. I was like, from Sweden. And it's like, oh, you look so Swedish. I was
like, how do Swedish people look?
I was like, first of all, you're not taking photos of me. And yes, I look Swedish. I look like Swedish because they're just human, just like you and just like me. We all bleed. We all have the same blood. Our blood is red, just like everybody else. They have eyes, I have eyes, okay? So yes, I look very Swedish. And I want to explain this because when I say that I'm from Sweden or I'm from Uppsala or something, it's not because I think that where I'm from is not good enough. It's not because I think that I'm not proud of my country.
Because I'm a very, very, if you don't know me, proud Nigerian. If
she's a proud Nigerian,
very.
I'm a proud Kenyan,
very.
So when I say that I'm from Sweden or I'm from Uppsala per se, to a random white guy, it's not because I'm not proud of my country. It's just that these people, they ask you these questions. And men ask you so that they think they can treat you less. Women ask you so that they can put you low because they just think that you don't belong, and I hate it.
Exactly. They start to tell you irrelevant stories like, oh,
no, tell us that story.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. There was this time we went for an Afro-Caribbean party like a month ago in another city. I went with Shiro and some other girls. So it was so hot, you know, dancing inside, it was so hot. So I decided to step outside for fresh air. So I went and I sat somewhere. And then this lady came. You can see she's white, I'm sorry, literally. This lady came.
Say Caucasian.
She's Caucasian. Yeah. She has blonde hair and all of that. Yeah. You can tell like she wants to be black. Then she came, she was like, where are you from? I was a bit tipsy, so of course when you're a bit tipsy, you want to be nice to strangers, but she was literally very drunk. Okay. I was like, oh, I'm Nigerian. She's like, oh, so she was trying to, give me some Nigerian exclamations. She was like, oh, now wow, this, da. She said her ex-boyfriend was Nigerian, da. She has 9 children. She literally told me her life history in 5 minutes. Literally, she did. I'm not joking. And then she was like, judging, all this as, I'm sorry, I'm using the N-word.
No,
I swear to God. I was shocked. I just looked at her like this. I was weak. I wanted to warn her, I'm like, yo, never in your life ever say the N-word. But you could tell she wanted to belong because she has, all her children are mixed. None of her 9 children are like, mulat, like. Caucasian. All of them are mixed. She used to have like dreads, rasta. You can tell she wants to feel among. She's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? All this. I'm like, I was weak. I literally turned and I looked at her like this, like, auntie, how far now? Like, what are you feeling like now? Because you've been effing black men, that's why you think you can use the
It's not an STD, okay?
No, it is unacceptable. Even if you're married to a black woman, or
your proximity to blackness doesn't mean
you can never use the N-word. You shall not.
Period.
Point blank, period. Because you have mixed children, it gives you the effrontery to say N-word.
Yeah, I think that people who think that they're closer to blackness, they think like they have this racial pass where they can easily slide racism whenever, or they can easily slide racist slurs whenever it suits them. But it's not cool. No, you're not close to black. Just because you're close to blackness doesn't mean you are black. So don't use certain words. And if you're a black girl, for instance, and some of your non-black friends try to use racial slurs next to you, or they try to act like they are so close to you they can be too free,
no,
don't feel ashamed to block it. Don't feel ashamed to call them out on it. And if someone asks you where you are from, always remember to tell them whatever you want, because you don't owe them any explanation, and yes, you belong.
There's this girl who lives in Sweden, Love Jallo. Shout out to Love Jallo.
Hi, queen!
She's a queen. Queen, I hope you see this video. I was watching an Insta story of her. I think she traveled somewhere.
Yeah.
And then as usual, these people always her skin is beautiful. She has this very, very beautiful dark skin.
I can pop a photo.
You know, exactly. And then and she's very outspoken. Oh my god, you can never ever bully Love Jallo. Like, she's a strong, black, bold woman. So basically, this person was asking, like, where are you from? And she's like, Sweden. But the person kept on insisting, no, but where are you from? Like, where is your mother or your father from? And she's like, Sweden. She called the place in Stockholm or somewhere. Yeah, where she's from. And the guy kept insisting, no, where is your mother or whatever from? And she decided to tell them a story like, oh, I came from my mother's uterus.
Yes, that's a good one.
That's where I'm from. So if people keep insisting, you can just pull that on them, you know.
But that woman, I was so pissed
off.
But
I've met a lot of these people that always say, oh my god, I want to be black. My hair is curly. Like, there was this time I braided my hair. There was this time I tanned my skin. Oh, I have curves. Oh, I have this, I have that. Like, black people, like, sis, you can never be black. You can never be us.
And I'm like, and it's not even about that. Like, who would want to be oppressed? You know, when that lady told me that, oh, I want to be black like you. No, I wish I was Kenyan so I could have so nice skin like you guys.
No.
And I'm like, yeah, our skin is nice, but can you take the oppression it comes with? Can you take the racism? Can you take other people talking down on you like this in the club, like random people? Do you want that as well? Yeah, you know, they don't recognize their privileges. And that sucks. That's one the juicy part of being black.
Yeah,
you know?
like nice
the
skin,
nice skin and the nice hair,
plump lips,
fat ass,
exactly, thick thighs, nice dentition, white teeth, sister. We can literally pass for a close-up advert, you know. I mean, when I got here, the first time I got here, I found it really strange, you know, like,
me too.
Everybody on the bus, nobody's talking to you in public. I mean, it's not like you just walk up to strangers and talk, but like, you can feel like everyone is literally minding their business. I was lost, I was trying. I know we have internet, we have Google, you can always go online and find where you're going, but like, I literally tried to stop someone one day and he needed to see the way they ignored me. I misplaced my wallet that day. I was literally, I had no cash, I had nothing. Imagine being black and misplacing your wallet and having to stop someone like, oh, I misplaced my wallet, help me. sis.
First of all, they just think you're a scam.
Exactly. I didn't stop anyone to ask for help. I walked home that night.
Yeah.
I cried.
I just think all black people, you are here to, all you guys are here to take our money and not work for it. You're here to be helped. Oh,
that's not even true. Well, if not the most hardworking people on the planet,
especially black women, they are the most hardworking. Statistics has shown. And you know, for me, talking of direction, right? It was like my first time in Stockholm. I still did not know how the thing to do with the Google and the Schmoogler, how to Google Schmoogler direction, all that stuff. I was pretty new, and technology was new to me, kind of. So,
sorry,
that's painful. I stopped this person to ask them for direction, and they freaked out. They literally ran from me.
What?
And it was a full-blown man, maybe in his 50s. Like, he could have even fallen down.
Hey God, oh. Wow. I don't know, are we like aliens or something?
He freaked out. He ran. Like, I was like, no, I'm just a girl. Like, I'm so harmless. You know?
Yeah.
Just want to know direction. He was like, no. And he ran away. I was like, okay, oops. It was, I was kind of shocked, to be honest. I thought I did something wrong. It was my first interaction with another person other than the people I was interacting with at home. Like, the first real person I spoke to that ran away from me. I was really shocked.
To be honest, I'll look at myself like, am I smelling or do I look weird?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, so today I put up a post on my Instagram just speaking about the struggles of moving to a new country and the struggles of integrating while you feel pressure to have reached a certain level by a certain time. I just want to tell you guys that you're not the only one. We are all thugging it out here, and just keep going, don't give up, you know. Yeah,
and one thing that amazes me, you know, people think you're abroad and you pretty much have your life together. No, you're literally leaving a whole continent, moving somewhere, having to integrate. Now, integrating is not something that just happens with a blink of an eye. It takes a lot of work, hard work, especially when you're integrating to a country that doesn't speak what you speak, you know, like English. You have to learn the language, you have to do a lot of things, probably go to school, etc.
Yeah.
I just concluded my master's degree in June.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And then people are always asking me, what's next?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like when people ask me what's next, because I myself don't know what's next.
You're figuring it out.
I'm trying to figure it out. I don't have my life together. I need time. You need to, you know, plan and try this and see if it works, or try the other way. No, I feel like it's very disrespectful or rude to ask someone, so what's next? What are you doing? Sister, what's your business? No, that's not nice. I feel very pressured when people throw that question to me, to be honest.
And probably you're experiencing the same, where you probably feel like you're left behind or you should be somewhere by now. Listen, Teddy, don't feel like that. This thing can easily put you in a situation where you're comparing your life either to your peers, people who came here at the same time as you did or later, or people who you left back home who are doing way better than you, and they're just like, oh my God, was this a mistake? No, just know that everyone's journey is different, and it's really a gradual process, and don't feel left behind just because people are posting cool stuff on the gram.
To be honest,
festooned things on the gram.
Like about 4 years ago, 3 years ago, when I opened social media and I'm like, oh my God, God, when? I had to change that mentality, honestly speaking. I have to change that mentality. You see people having nice cars. It's okay to have nice cars. I mean, I want to own a nice car one day, you know. But, you know, you cannot always compare yourself or your success to someone else's success. You know what I mean? Or your life. Because I believe, like, life is one step at a time. If I don't get mine now, doesn't mean I will never get it. Mine might just, you know, take some time before it comes.
But eventually it does.
Yes, it will come. So, yeah.
For me, I think my biggest eye-opener was, when it's question about comparison, is when you get to meet the people who you compare your lives to. You'll be surprised. And you'll
it's like
be surprised.
What you ordered for versus what you got.
So just know that as much as your life looks like it's because I remember there was a time I used to feel like my life was not good enough and I wasn't like I just felt left out of a movement that was going on, and it stressed me for a while. But then the moment I opened myself up to even meet some of the people who I compared my life with and stuff, I really got to appreciate a lot about my life. And that I'm grateful for. Everything is not exactly like it looks on social media. I promise you.
I swear.
Yeah.
I swear. It's fact.
It
has been proven. Fact is.
Yeah. And that sounds like all these hating people who are, yes, of course they're successful, but even the success, I swear, even the ones who are successful, it's not exactly what you think. It's not exactly what you think it is. They have their own set of struggles. So I know a lot of you probably compare your life to mine. Maybe, I watch you watch me and you enjoy it, but at the same time probably I could be, and that's actually part of the reason why I even stopped showing my life too much on social media, because I realized that I'm feeding into this perfect kind of life to people that I hate so much. And I'm so glad that I opened myself now differently, that I am so open and I don't portray any form of perfection in me. No, sorry, I don't try to show that my life is perfect in any way. Yeah, I'm so open about my struggles. Yeah. Especially if you follow me on Instagram, I'm so real there. It's like I'm too real there,
Give them your handle, drop your handle in case someone who is new
watching. Otieno Rachel later, I always have it on my description everywhere. Okay. I'm too real on my Instagram.
That's why it's very important to be yourself, because when you're yourself, you feel very comfortable
and so confident, and know that you have nothing to worry about anymore because you are yourself. So
exactly. Because when you're not yourself, you always want to try to prove a point, prove what you're not, going extra miles, inconveniencing yourself, making yourself look like what you're really not,
And people are not
that's very unhealthy, mental wise, very, very.
And it's not sustainable. You just end up stressing yourself for not working yourself out, Whereas looking at my Instagram, what was your comment?
And I'm like, why won't you like your photo? And she's like, why would she like her photo?
Imagine liking a girl and then you realize she likes her photos.
You have to be your own fan, sis. I have to be my fan, I'm not waiting for you guys to like my photo. If you don't like my photo, I will like it by myself. That's why I posted it. Hey.
You posted it because you like it.
Yes. So I'll like it for myself. Then you guys can like.
You post photos that you like. I post photos that I think they will like. There's a difference.
Oh yeah, that I like, and I think if I like it, you have to like it. You don't have a choice.
I just feel like I'm already so narcissistic. Like I'm feeding you guys my life, my photos.
That's why what's her name? Nikita Dragon says she feels like people think she's very narcissistic because of how vain she is. I swear she's vain. I love her, but she's vain.
That's the part I just feel so weird, that as much as I actually like my photos, especially the ones where I'm with Henry, I think I like him, I feel so weird liking my photos.
When you like your photos.
And then if I like it by mistake, I'm like, oh my god, no, okay.
So you unlike it?
Yes, of course I unlike it. What do you mean?
Shiro, do you like your photos? I like
you guys are so necessary.
Rachel, because you have to. See, if you don't love yourself, who will love you on Instagram? I'm not talking about real life. I have to like my photo.
Me contemplating why I'm attracted to psychopaths.
Jesus. I'm a psychopath, so it's okay. That's why you're attracted to me. That's why we're friends.
Yeah, I'm just attracted to psychopaths. I don't know why.
Or those friends that I'll post photo, you are my friend and you don't like, you must comment. Even if you are sitting beside me, you have to say, sis, oh my god, your shoe.
We're not ready for it.
We're not ready for it. If you don't give us how we take it, you must comment. Oh.
No!
For better, for worse.
You know what I think? I think that when you're friends, I am quite watchful of friends who, they don't like your photos, but they slide in your DM to tell you that your photo is nice.
No, there's this guy, like guys especially, girls, I don't think, for me, this is my own experience. Girls don't slide into my DM and just like, you know, the picture I posted, you know, you can arrow it to my DM and say, oh, cute, or put love stroke or whatever.
Yeah.
But boys are always fond of doing that because they don't want their side chick or wifey or grandmother to see that they like you. So they're like love stroke. I'm like, bro, go back to my comment section and love stroke that picture there. Don't love stroke that picture in my DM. I swear I said it to one boy. No, you can't. I'm using my Nigerian accent now. Brother, you cannot love stroke my picture in my DM. You have to go and love stroke it there. And he's like, okay. No, please.
For me, I don't care anyone else who slides my DM. I probably think they are sharing with me something personal. But my friends, if you are a friend of mine
and you don't like my photo,
and you come to my DM to comment on my photo, I'm looking at no. I'm looking at you with a side eye. And this is what I think.
Please, you are blocked.
No, I'm not blocked. I just know you're part of the frenemies.
Yeah, true. I'm kidding about blocking, but of course you just calculate. You're like,
I know you. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you, sis. Yeah, indeed. Hey, but then Ura and Shiro are the best. Like,
girl.
I put my, and you know, this is the funny thing. I'm with them. We are vlogging. They can see everything I'm doing. I put it up. They're the first people to see. They're the first people to comment. And they comment on Instagram. They comment on Facebook. They're on my YouTube. They're notification down. I can't. Wow. I really appreciate that, by the way. I do. Because, to be honest, I don't think none. I don't think any of my friends ever comment on my content like you guys do, and I appreciate it very much.
Honor.
Yeah. Because it's so easy to say, Rachel has a lot of followers, she doesn't care about this, blah, blah, blah.
I'm saying I'm honored, especially when, you know, there's this thing Instagram has now, like close friends. When I see you add me to your close friends, I'm like, oh my, I won a trophy, I'm honored. Oh Jesus, I'm honored. Thank you, Rachel, I'm honored.
But for me, I'm too narcissistic to just have like a close friends group when I want the
me
whole
too,
world.
I swear.
The whole world to see me. Like,
I swear. You like it or not, I will show you all the badness.
Yeah. I have nothing to hide, so whatever I decide to show.
Me too, I don't have it.
Anything that I have to, this is the funny thing, anything that I have to hide, I will not show it to anybody, because I've reached that level of trust where I literally trust no one, at least not to that extent.
Yeah.
If I decide to share anything with anyone, is anything that I'm comfortable, people will know. Because for me, trust, off the window, no one. And I'm sorry, if I ever trusted you before, I don't anymore. Say it, I don't know if it's Lovette herself or whoever, I think it's Lovette that, and you guys, by the way, Shiro and Wura, I love you guys so much, and you know this, and we talk about this anyway. She said that treat every friend like a potential enemy. I don't know if I thought that can be more accurate.
No, to be honest, I feel that's in some cases, yes, I agree. You know, there was this news that went viral 2 or 3 weeks ago about this roommate. They live together, they do everything together, but this girl killed her roommate.
Yeah, and then
she acted like she was like, oh my God, where is she? When people were putting out notice, she acted like the most dramatic one, like, oh my God, my roommate. But sorry, language. This girl killed her own roommate, like a friend.
Okay, that's not laughable, but I was laughing at the statement she made before. But yeah, it's really sad, and I think it sucks to an extent. I totally believe in having friendships and meaningful friendships, but people can switch up on you real quick.
Yeah.
Like the person you least expect will switch up on you.
0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah. So me, close friends group is nothing. Anything that I decide to share on the internet, I can share with everyone.
And then there's this thing like, I'm not even scared about my enemies, because you know, for example, if you have a hater,
you know it's
like,
a hater.
Yes, so you know, like, okay, I know how to deal with this person. But then your friends who are like legit hating in your circle, that's what you should be worried about, because you know how to handle your legit enemies. But then your close friends or your friends that, you know, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, it sucks when you realize that your closest friends were the haters, when your day ones have been hating since day one.
I swear it's like African magic. You know those home videos?
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Africans watching. You know all those home videos?
Yeah.
It's like that. When events happen about like friendship or drama or whatever.
Yeah.
Until it happens to you, then you'll be like, oh, okay.
My God, yeah,
I thought it just
really
happens in
to other
movie.
people. Yeah, I remember this thing where like, choose your friends wisely. It's bullshit.
How am I supposed to use
Choose your
torchlight
friends
and
wisely.
open your heart and like know?
They don't come with a trailer. They all
But one
come.
day I mentioned to somebody that I don't even trust my own shadow. You're like, how?
Babes, even your family, your own blood is switching up on you these days. Your sisters, your cousins. People are not smiling on the street, though.
No.
Hey.
Switch up on you real quick. So pray for everybody. Trust me, everyone in your circle or in your line, whatever. Pray for them all.
People are talking about friends when your family is even playing a smart one on you.
They're moving mad. Or what do you say?
Yes, these days, if people are moving mad, you have to show them that you are moving madder. Madder. I swear, if you move mad, I move madder. No time. I thought you forgot, so I still remember.
I remember.
You move mad, I move madder.
You want
Half of your hair is on the floor.
Oh my God! So much of my hair is on the floor. It's unbelievable.
But now your hair is in a healthy place. Look, after trimming, the comb goes very easily inside and out.
Did you just comb it? I didn't feel anything.
You see, because I took...
Comb it again.
It's because of the loose ends. That's why you feel pain most of the time.
Thank you.
Shira.
Thank you, baby. I've had these girls home. They're cooking for me. They're doing my hair. Others are washing my hair. I feel like I gave back to good kids.
Nice. Now you need to give us candy.
You know, you guys are
That's
like
a
my
reward.
children, by the way.
Yeah, I'm the
candy.
last born. I'm the last born. Shira is the first born.
Yeah.
Next Friday, I think you should order the afro hair.
So now we brought you up close, really close, like a little bit too close.
Oh,
See?
Jesus.
You see,
Can you
guys,
be
my
this
hair is
nice?
long,
Yes.
but now we're trimming it so it can be healthy, you know.
Never be scared of trimming your hair.
Who is scared?
No, people are always scared. I'm talking to your audience. People are always scared of trimming their hair. Because they feel like, oh my God, it's going to be shorter.
Okay, now let's see how much you're trimming.
Where's...
But how about the parts of my hair that are shorter than that? Because I assume that the hair is not all the same length.
Yeah, but I was very careful doing that. Like,
Oh my God, it feels so nice you combing my hair. I can't even believe that's my hair combing. Yeah, but the hair is back to short. It's so short I wanna cry. I'm not used to my hair being this short, as if I ever wear it out. Me being fake as fuck. But this is...
it's not short.
it's short, Fura. Kinda.
If I dry it, it won't be. But compared to before, of course, your hair was longer than this.
But it's combing.
Yeah. Look.
My hair, I feel like it's back to the same length it was when I started to grow it. I swear this was the length it was when I started to grow my hair.
You need to film her. No, Rachel. You need to film. Mood. That's a mood. That's a mood ass F. That's a real mood.
Oh God.
That's me drinking my green tea and minding my business.
She just drank her green tea. Okay, ladies, now I just going to braid my hair. I guess that is nothing interesting to talk home about. Guys, so Uran has taught me or is teaching me how to do my own cornrows. So I don't let my hair tangle and I don't have to wait for 2 months before they can come home and redo my cornrows.
I love your honesty, God. You're casting yourself.
So she said I
just do it however it comes out, don't worry.
Okay.
Do what you can.
So she said I pick 3 and just do
from
like
the
I
very
do braids.
beginning, yeah.
So like that, like that.
No, relax.
However it comes out.
Yeah,
Don't
relax,
stress.
Don't stress.
Just do it anyhow.
Your nails are fine. Yeah. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is the first ever cornrow I've ever made.
Yes, but
It's nice.
it's nice.
Ah!
She made it like your type.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm shook.
If you remove
If you keep
extra-
doing it
yeah.
like this, even if you do it,
Did I make cornrow for the first time ever? Okay, I haven't finished, but
yeah, but
Yeah.
oh
keep-
wow.
Yes, you can do it.
yes. So if you keep doing it like this every time,
First time ever. Oh,
Ah,
thank you.
Please, thank you.
Oh, Mr. Stenberg understands that we need a snack.
yawns we need.
Glog is like mulled wine. It's super cool. Ooh, that was hot. Then you serve it in this.
Shira, how come you didn't do that? Like, when I take sour tin a little bit, I'm always like,
I can't do much because my face is like...
She has face botox. She can't relax. So. Oh god. A girl is moisturized. Her hair, her cornrows are done.
diabetes.
I know that was a lot of your time, a lot of your bundles, whatever. Thank you. Thank you for all the adverts that you watched, if it's still monetized anyway. And if you've watched this far, girl, I love you. And subscribe and see you in the next one. Remember to share. And also, what do you want to say? All right, Joe. I think I've talked so much, I just want to run out. Yes, the reveal. I know I'd love to see my hair when it's actually blow dried and straight, because that's when I'll see the actual length, because shrinkage. And if you want to see that, just comment below. I will put it pretty quickly, maybe like in a day or two, like quite soon. I'll do that. So see you in the next one. Bye. I love you.